Rob has 1 chip. If the answer is D, you have won £190,000. That means that Rob is our jackpot winner. He's won £1. It's 1 chip versus 1 chip. 1 mistake and you're out. A, acetic acid. James is on his 2nd duel.
Let's just hope I'm right.
D. It's going to be really, really close. Welcome to Duel, and to this, the Duel Arena, where we've come to the last show of the series. The jackpot has already been won twice, and it would be a great way to finish if it could be won again. James, our firefighter from Kidderminster, is on his way. He's won 1 duel already. But trying to stop him in his tracks is Jill, an odour assessor from Birkenhead. Please welcome them both back. James, you've been through it already. You've won 1 duel.
It's a relief.
Are you going to change your tactics at all? You've had a little bit of time to think about it.
I don't think so. I feel like perhaps like a caged tiger ready to get on.
You've shown a lot of guts in the game. You are a firefighter. I don't know whether that's just part of your makeup.
We have to make decisions based on risk. And this has got to be applicable to this game. So I'm just going to continue the way that I've been playing.
Okay. Jill, the odour assessor, please put everybody out there misery who doesn't already know. What does an odour assessor do?
An odour assessor sniffs armpits to detect.
I never get tired of hearing about that. Every time I look at Jill, I just think she spends most of her time with that nose up somebody's arm.
I do, yeah.
An incredible job.
Every minute.
Now, this is a question I haven't asked you. If you won the jackpot, would you give up that job?
No.
Oh, my word! Incredible. Now, you both started with 10 chips. You both started with 2 accelerators. You've been using those chips to cover the correct answers, and you've used them well because you're both still here. James, you have 6 chips and 2 accelerators. Jill, you have 5 chips and no accelerators. The jackpot stands at £128,000. James, Jill, let's duel. Right then, first question. The French national holiday known as Bastille Day is celebrated on what date? A, January the 1st. B, April the 1st. C, June the 4th. D, July the 14th. Bastille Day. James is locked down quite quickly.
I think this is a question you either know it or you don't.
Well, that is when the other chips come in.
I'm looking for inspiration.
Well, you found it a few times.
Yeah, I have.
Both locked down. James locked down very early. Do you think that he knows this?
Of course he does.
Okay. Let's have a look. Well, if she's bluffing you, it's not any good to her because she's played 4. You need it to be July the 14th. Jill is in whatever happens. The answer is D, July the 14th. Well done. Very well played. Jill loses 3 more chips, so £3,000 is added to the jackpot, £131,000, ticking along quite nicely, James. Well, chip-wise, James has 6 chips and 2 accelerators. You have 2 chips left.
Yeah.
Let's have the next question. Which of these is made from bean curd? A, taramasalata. B, falafels. C, hummus. D, tofu. Still waiting for a question that suits you. Is this one that could suit you?
No, I think my food choices are a lot more simple and things like that.
Have you ever eaten bean curd?
Not lemon curd.
You've had lemon curd. I
Yeah.
love lemon curd. Lovely. Accelerator's been played by James. Locked down an accelerator straight away. Quite a quick response from Jill. Do you think that accelerator's worked?
I think it probably has, and I hope
Okay.
so.
You both played D. You've both gone for tofu. The answer is D. Tofu. Both still in the game. James loses a chip that he obviously feels he could afford. James has 5 chips and 1 accelerator. Jill has 2 chips. Getting a bit tense?
A little bit.
Just a bit.
Okay, let's take a break. Welcome back to Duel, where James has a slight edge over Jill. James has 5 chips and 1 accelerator. Jill has 2 chips.
Clinging on, Nick.
Clinging on. Let's have the next question. In the classic film, The Wizard of Oz, what was the Tin Man looking for? A. Courage. B. A home. C. A brain. D. A heart.
I'm just singing the songs that go along with those. I can see them along the yellow brick road singing. Who sang what?
I've no idea.
Is it a process of elimination, James?
A little bit, but I haven't got a great deal of knowledge about the film, so...
God, it's always the doubt, isn't it? Creeps in. Need to be more decisive. Do you know what? I'm just going to go for it.
Jill locks down. James locks down.
Oh.
Once again, you have played 1 and he has played 2. He started on D. You've played D. Suddenly you played C. Doubt?
Heart was my first thought, but... Again, I'm hedging my bets.
As the time's ticking on, you're getting closer to going for cash. Do you think that's making you a little bit more cautious?
I think it looks like it is, doesn't it?
If it's D, you're both still in. If it's C, you've won your second duel. You have a chance to play for cash. If it's A or B, you're both out. The answer is D, a heart. Courage was a lion, a home was Dorothy, brain was the scarecrow, and a heart for the Tin Man. Another chip goes away from James. The jackpot goes up to £133,000. James has 4 chips. You can still cover all 4 if you need to, and 1 accelerator. Jill, you've got 2 chips. Those 2 chips have served you well. Next question. Giovanni is the Italian equivalent of which English boy's name? A. Joseph. B. George. C. John. D. James.
Oh dear, Joseph's my boy's name. George is my dog.
Well, James is up there.
Yeah.
Do you know the equivalent names
No.
to yours in other languages?
Not at all.
Ah, that's a toughie. I used to know someone with the surname Giovanni.
Did you?
Yeah.
Could have been Sir Keith Giovanni, Boyd Giovanni, Elton Giovanni,
Yeah.
or Sid Giovanni.
Oh, Lord. Do you know it, James?
I don't know any other Italian names now. My mind's a complete blank.
Sometimes just staring at it makes it worse.
It does.
Jill has locked down.
I can't agonise anymore. I don't know it and that's it.
James has locked down.
Dear.
Looked like you were struggling there, James.
Big time. But I'm now going to look at a complete Burke if my own name translates as Giovanni.
Let's get rid of the screen. You've taken James out because you feel you should know. James translates as Giovanni, just if it does.
Doesn't seem to work.
You had 2 chips there.
I know, I should
Only
have played
played
it.
1.
I know.
You've gone for George.
Yeah, but I was thinking, I don't think it's Joseph, because surely I would have seen it when I was choosing Joseph's name, when you go through the baby books and things.
Okay.
James, I think he would have known it straight away.
So where would you have played the other chip if you had the chance?
I'm John, and I should have.
If the answer is George, you're both still in. If the answer is James, you're both out. If the answer is John, you've won your second duel, and you've sort of thrown it away.
I know.
If the answer is John. The answer is C. John. Well done. You've won your second duel. Jill. Jill, that chip is no good to you here. That chip would have been good to you there on C.
I know
That. 1 error and you're out. That's the error that you have made. Jill, thank you very much for playing.
Thank you.
Are we ready for this? James
Absolutely.
versus the Accelerator for cash.
Or cash.
This should suit you. You play 1 chip all the time. You get 3 chips to play with. You get 1 question. You play all 3 chips.
Okay.
You win £2,500 if you get it right. Play 2 chips. You win £5,000 if you get it right. Play 1 chip. You win £10,000 if you get this question right.
Okay.
What would £10,000 do for you?
Well, I've got a little bit of a dream to travel the whole Route 66 across America, but I think I'd have to do it in a camper van because the kids wouldn't let me go on my own.
Right, for now, it is James versus the Accelerator. Let's duel. Which of the following places is closest to Lincoln? Southend-on-Sea, Grimsby, Ipswich, Gloucester. 7 seconds. Closest to Lincoln. What did you think of that for a question?
It's a bit of a stinker, to be honest.
Right, you played 2 chips for £5,000. The answer is Grimsby. Really, really, really sorry. You have to put that behind you now. You have to start thinking about that 3rd duel. You're going to play the 3rd duel now. You've got a big decision to make. You need to pick the person that you're going to play against.
Okay.
First of all, we've got Vanessa, 52 years of age, a midwife. We've got John, 38, a garage owner. And our new duelist, we have got Adam, 28, a sailor.
Vanessa, plenty of life experience, 52 years old. I'm sure she's got a lot of knowledge.
John?
John's still scaring me.
Adam.
Adam, well, expressionless.
Which one of these 3 are you going to choose to play against?
Nick, I'm going to choose Vanessa. I said I didn't want to be mothered, but after that diabolical performance in that duel against the Accelerator, I need mothering.
Okay, Vanessa, please come and join us. Fantastically beaming smile she's got, hasn't she, James?
Beautiful.
A beautiful smile. Vanessa, a midwife.
I am.
A job you absolutely adore.
Absolutely. I have the best job in the world.
Okay. Now, you've also got another side to you. You like to caravan, don't you?
Oh, yes. And I realise it's not everybody's cup of tea, but don't knock it until you've tried it.
Okay. What do you think of your choice now she's here?
Well, I've been stuck behind many a caravan on a motorway.
Oh.
So, instant hatred.
Oh, the knives are out. You've both got 10 chips. You've both got 2 accelerators. The jackpot is £136,000. James, you are halfway to that jackpot. You have won 2 duels. Vanessa, you're on your first duel. James, Vanessa, let's duel. Let's have the first question. A leap year consists of 52 weeks plus how many days? Is it A, 1 day, B, 2 days, C, 3 days, D, 4 days? A lot of furrowed brows there. Got plenty of chips. Make sure you cover the right answer. One mistake. You know what that means. That smile's gone. Oh, it's back. That's better.
It's there. It's still
Worrying.
there.
Oh, there's me. Is she giving much away to you, James?
Nothing. Not at all. Not at the moment.
You don't want to get too hung up on the idea of Vanessa as being a caravanner. Like going to races, don't you?
Oh, yes. I like a bit of a flutter here and there.
Is she a risk taker?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
I guess we will.
You don't give much away.
The problem is that since you mentioned caravanning, I'm having horrible flashbacks to childhood holidays in Wales. And it's really put me off my game.
Oh, dear. What a shame.
Lots of rain.
Oh,
Board games.
not a very hardy fella, then.
Very bored games.
Oh.
Talking of which, a leap year consists of 52 weeks plus how many days? We've had a lockdown. James, he's evidently finished doing the maths in his head. Vanessa's still ticking away. Right, we're both locked down. You haven't seen much of Vanessa, you haven't got a clue how many she's played, have you?
No. I don't think she's used more than 2.
Did you work it out in your head?
I tried to, yeah. But 52 weeks, 364 days, a year's 364 and a quarter, I think. A leap year's an extra day. So depending on whether you count that quarter day as the first day, it'll be 1 or 2.
Let's hope it's right. The answer is yes, it's 2 days. Leaves 4 chips to the table. £4,000 is added to the jackpot. The jackpot is £140,000. James has 9 chips, 2 accelerators. Vanessa, 7 chips, 2 accelerators. Let's have the next question. The French Open Tennis Championships are played on what type of surface? A, clay, B, carpet, C, concrete, D, grass. Do you like tennis? That's the question. Trying to work you out here, Vanessa.
I think so, yes.
Do you think you'll succeed?
No.
Are you a mysterious lady?
Oh, absolutely. Like all women.
People like that, don't they?
Mysterious or devious?
Oh, goodness gracious.
A lockdown from James. A lockdown from Vanessa. Do you think he's confident on this one?
I'm not sure he's a tennis person.
No.
No.
He is. He's sure he's a tennis person. He's played 1 chip. He's played it in the same place as you. A, you've both gone for clay. You've covered grass as well. Is your instinct clay?
Yes.
Okay. The answer is A, clay. Hold on. A, clay, okay. Both still in the game. Vanessa loses 1 more chip, but she has plenty of chips. The jackpot goes to £141,000. Time to take a break. Welcome back to Duel with James, playing his 3rd duel on the way to a jackpot which currently stands at £141,000. Vanessa, you want to stand in his way? Plenty of chips there yet. You've still got 6. James has 9. Let's have the next question. In Chinese astrology, which of these creatures is one of the 12 animal years? A, scorpion. B, horse. C, goose. D, lion. They all sound possible, don't they?
They do.
I've got an inkling.
Have you?
A small inkling.
He's got a small inkling, apparently.
I don't like to boast about it, though, Nick. Can you?
Well, you wouldn't do, would you? That's something you could spend the jackpot on. Do you know which Chinese year you were born in?
Nope.
Concentrate on the game. Lockdown, Accelerator played by James. Pretty quick response by Vanessa. Not sure that you panicked her at all there. Like to see 4 on that side.
I would do. No.
We see 4 on this side. Absolutely no idea at all.
I thought it was Scorpion, but...
Thought it was Scorpion. What was your favourite?
Horse.
Horse was your favourite. The answer is B, horse.
Should have gone with my instinct. There we are.
You've got to play horse. You saved yourself 2, but you've got to be glad to see that he's losing 3. £5,000 is added to the jackpot. The jackpot is £146,000. You're on the way to it, James. James has 6 chips.
Yes.
1 accelerator. Vanessa has 4 chips, 2 accelerators. Next question. What does the letter P represent in the name of the charity known as the RSPCA? Is it A, protection, B, prevention, C, promotion, D, persecution?
Any idea?
Yeah.
Good.
You?
So.
Vanessa has locked down. James has locked down. Very familiar, isn't it, RSPCA?
Yes.
Expecting both of you to play 1 in the same place. You've both gone for A. You've both gone for protection.
Oh.
But James has gone for B, gone for prevention. Are you starting to worry a little bit, Vanessa? If it's promotion or persecution, you're both out. If it's protection, you're both in. If it is prevention, James has won his 3rd duel. Has a chance to play for some cash and move on to his jackpot duel. The answer is B, prevention. Well done, you've won your 3rd duel. Congratulations. Well done. The Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, and the moment, Vanessa, you saw that he put prevention, you knew.
Absolutely.
You knew that you'd made that error.
I did.
You had the chips to play. You've made the 1 mistake. You've been lovely, but sadly, we're going to have to lose you. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodbye. Sometimes people make you sweat. Sometimes people can make an error. But the point is, you have won your 3rd duel.
That's amazing.
It's time for you to play against the Accelerator for cash again.
Let's hope I get it right this time.
I hope you win some this time. Play 3 chips. Get the answer right. You win £5,000. Play 2 chips. Get the answer right. You win £10,000. Play 1 chip. Get the answer right. You win £20,000.
It's a big risk to only
It's a
play
big
1.
risk. Yeah?
Let's do it.
James versus the Accelerator. Let's duel. With which invention is the name Trevor Bayliss most closely associated? Cat's eye, bouncing bomb, jet engine, clockwork radio. Time starts now. 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Time to play more than 1. Could hardly conceal a smile. Any doubts?
There is now.
For £20,000. The answer is D, clockwork radio. Fantastic. Well done. Really, really pleased for you. Really pleased. pleased. Really pleased. You've played one chip, you've won £20,000, and more than that, it's now time to move on to your fourth duel. Let's choose who you're going to play against. We've already seen John, 38, a garage owner. We've already seen Adam, 28, sailor. Our new duelist is Trina, 37, a resource manager. Still frightened of John?
Yeah.
What about Adam?
Steely determination, isn't there, in his eyes?
And Trina.
Oh, she's got another sweet smile, hasn't she?
You've got to choose one of them. Who are you going to choose?
I'm having some success with duels against women, so I'm going to choose Trina. Sorry, fellas.
Okay, Trina, please come and join us. He doesn't even have the shame not to say it. He's picked a woman every time. He's admitted it. He fancies his chances against a woman, Trina. What does that make you feel?
I think he's going to be very surprised. Yeah, I don't think he realises what he's taken on, isn't he?
You've got to do this. You've got
Absolutely,
to do this
got to
for
do
your
this
sex.
for the girls.
Do you think the women have gone wrong, or do you think anybody playing against James would have lost?
No, James has played really, really well. But I think the nerves are creeping in now. The big money's coming into play.
Absolutely.
So I've got to capitalise on that.
Well, I wish you all the very best. And of
Very
course, I
much.
wish James all the very best as well. 10 chips each. 2 accelerators each. Jackpot £148,000. James, Trina, let's duel. First question. Which Spice Girls' first solo album was called Hot? A. Melanie B. B. Victoria Beckham. C. Emma Bunton. D. Jerry Halliwell. He has suffered slightly before on Popular Music, on talent shows. But he's the one who's still sitting there with
He
3
is.
jewels under his
He
belt.
is. But is this a good question for James?
Is it a good question for you, Trina?
It's music, good music, pop culture, that kind of thing. It's my kind of subject.
Lock down when you're ready. Bear in mind, you have accelerators.
How are you on pop culture?
Spice Girls my favourite band.
All right. So, 1 chip for you then.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Further lockdown. James is locked down. James obviously wants to get on with it. He wants to get that money won. Trina has locked down. First question could tell us an awful lot about both of you. Could tell us where those areas of expertise are. Not here.
No.
The answer is A. Melanie B. We add 6 chips and £6,000 to the jackpot. It's now £154,000. Let's have the next question. Which of these pre-decimal coins was worth the most? A. 6pence. B. A shilling. C. A half-crown. D. A florin. You're both too young, obviously, to know.
Thank you.
Through experience.
Not one of my best subjects, I'll be totally honest.
Use your chips if you have to.
Indeed. They're no use to you if you're out the game and they're on the table.
It's a very sensible attitude.
I know I had a silver 6pence in my shoe the day I got married.
Did you?
I did. Very uncomfortable. Tradition.
Why'd you have a silver 6pence in your shoe?
It's supposed to be good luck.
Right.
That's not helping me much though, Nick, I have to say.
No.
Right.
James locks down.
Well, no point in beating around the bush.
Trina locks down. We've had one question. An expensive question for both of you. Had 2 questions. Expensive questions for both of you. A lot of umming and ahhing, just hoping you could have eliminated 1 or 2. It's expensive. If you'd have picked 1, which one would you have picked?
Half crown.
If you would have picked 1, which one would you have picked?
Florin.
The answer is C, the half crown.
Well, this is what I didn't then, wasn't it?
Another £6,000 to go on, £160,000. What would it mean to your family?
Well, it's a life-changing amount of money. It generally gives everybody breathing space just for a few years, and what a luxury that is.
4 chips, 2 accelerators. 4 chips and 2 accelerators. For you both, you can only cover all 4 once more. Here is the next question. In which activity might one perform a twizzle, a spread eagle, a triple toe loop, or a wally jump? A, figure skating. B, water skiing. C, surfing. D, skydiving. 2 horrible questions so far. James has locked down and played his accelerator. He's an active boy, is James. Maybe he's done one of these things. Time is up. Was that a relief to get that question?
If I'm right, then it was a relief. If I'm wrong, no.
That's the question. Let's see how much more movement. He's played 1. How relieved are you that you've covered the same one as him?
Enormously.
Why are you so sure that it's figure skating?
It's just a triple toe loop is a term that I can remember from watching the Winter Olympics and so on. So.
And you feel you remember it as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
The answer is A, figure skating. Both still in the game. The only difference is £1,000 is added to the jackpot from Trina. £161,000. James has 4 chips. Trina has 3 chips. Is it in your reach now, James?
One bad question, though, Nick. That's all it takes.
Let's have the next question. In the UK, the last night of the proms usually takes place in which month? A, March. B, June. C, September. D, December. Think about it very carefully.
Do you watch it?
Not religiously, no. I have seen it.
You're not one of the ones waving
No, the flag.
your flag
Hope and
and
glory.
Jerusalem, or Hope and Glory, that's the one. I remember watching this. I remember watching Last Night of the Proms last year, and I was heavily pregnant with my second daughter, so I'm just trying to work it out.
Should give you a bit of a clue.
Yes, well, I know when she was born.
That's good, well done. Credit to you. He's locked down.
I'm just trying to remember if it was I'm sure I was pregnant with her, or had I had her.
I can give you a clue. When you were pregnant, like that. When you just had it, like that.
Yeah, and like that ever since.
So,
yeah.
I don't know whether that helps.
Okay, right.
Both locked down. Got 4 chips. He's on his 4th duel. Can't afford an error. He's played 1. Very confident that the answer is September. The old James comes back, or does he? Is there a doubt? She's played June.
There's no doubt in my mind, but everybody's fallible.
The answer is C, September. Well done. Very brave at the stage, James, to do that. Trina loses another chip, another £1,000. It's added to the jackpot, £162,000. You're starting to think of it as being yours, possibly. 4 chips and 1 accelerator for James. 2 chips, 2 accelerators for Trina. Next question. Action Man was a British version of which American toy? A, Max Steel. B, G.I. Joe. C, Johnny Hero. D, Mr. Potato Head.
Now, you must have been an Action Man kid.
Lego, really.
Lego. So you didn't actually have an action man then, so you've no idea who it could have been.
I don't recall
based on.
having an action man,
Right.
but it's a while ago.
I think you're bluffing.
Only me.
James locks down. Trina locks down. Trina has only 2 chips. Trina's played both of them. You were on B a very long time. He's very confident it is B.
I know.
The answer is B, G.I. Joe. Trina loses another chip. The jackpot is £163,000. James has 4 chips and 1 accelerator. Trina is down to her final chip. You're in touching distance, James.
Frightening prospect.
Could this be the question that wins you £163,000? What is the total if you add the number of sides on a square, a pentagon, a hexagon, and a triangle? A, 16. B, 18. C, 20. D, 21. How's your adding up?
I'm just working out my fingers and toes.
Accelerator has been played by James. Locked down and played the accelerator. That's your final accelerator. You could have panicked her into the mistake that wins you £163,000.
I doubt it.
Soon find out.
Both played in the same place. It needs to be B or you're both out.
You're right.
The answer is B, 18. A square has 4 sides, a pentagon has 5, a hexagon has 6, a triangle has 3, therefore 18 if you add together all those sides. Have to go through the agony again. 1 chip, 4 chips. You've used both your accelerators now. You've got both of them there. Next question. Played by Maggie Smith. What is the first name of Professor McGonagall in the Harry Potter films? A, Mafalda. B, Matilda. C, Minerva. D, Medusa. Both of you have children.
Mine are
Tiny
under 5.
children. You've got 1 chip to play. You've got 4 if you need them. Still teetering on the edge of that jackpot. Accelerator played by Trina. A very quick response from James. Both gone for C.
Yeah.
So as you were, if the answer is C, you're both still in the game. If it's anything else, you are both out of the game. The answer is C, Minerva. James, Trina, neither of you deserve to lose this, but I think we all deserve a bit of a break. Welcome back. James is on his 4th duel. Trina is on her 1st duel. James has 4 chips. Trina is down to her final chip. Next question. In which country of the UK are the Mourne Mountains? A, England. B, Northern Ireland. C, Scotland. D, Wales. The Mourne Mountains. A lot of pressure here for both people. James on the very cusp of winning the jackpot. Trina on the very cusp of possibly going out with only 1 chip to play. James is locked down. Could it be the last time he ever has to lock down?
If I go for this answer and I get this wrong, my husband will probably never speak to me again.
Why is that?
Because he's from this country. And I've been there.
Oh dear.
Ooh. Come on.
Be brave.
Be brave. It's easy for you to say with 4 chips, mate.
Is this even more painful for you, James?
Yeah, stringing it out a little bit, isn't it? But
I'm
that's
sorry.
fine. You
sorry.
take your time.
I still want to be sat in this seat.
I know.
Right.
I'm very, very tense.
Well, if I go away with nothing, so be it.
Both locked down. 1 chip plays 4 chips. He locked down quite a long time before you. Do you think he knows it?
Yes. Or he's played 4 chips.
He either knows it or he's played 4 chips.
Exactly. So either way, he's fine.
One way's better than another, though, isn't it?
It is.
We know that you've got this question right.
Yeah.
In a way, what we're looking for is Trina to get it wrong, because if Trina gets it wrong, you have won the jackpot. That one big error
Thanks for
gives
reminding
him
me.
£163,000. The answer is B, Northern Ireland. Well done. Is that where he's from? Northern Ireland? Get rid of those chips. £3,000 is added to the jackpot. 3 chips have gone from James. You both have 1 chip. Trina has an accelerator. £166,000 is the jackpot. Here is the next question. In which musical does the character Roxy Hart appear? A, Cabaret. B, Chicago. C, Guys and Dolls. D, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Roxy Hart. Still recovering from the last one, I think, a little bit there. Both of them. Accelerator has been played by Trina. It's locked down pretty quickly. All the accelerators have been played now. They only had 1 chip to play anyway. He'd already played it. And he played it on B. And not only that, the answer is B. It's a perfect duel moment. 1 chip each, no accelerators at all. A jackpot of £166,000. 4th duel, and the jackpot for you. 1st duel for you. Here's the next question. In the name of the Spanish football club Real Madrid, what does the word Real mean? Is it A, City, B, Royal, C, Sporting, D, United?
How's your football knowledge?
Restricted to this country, really.
Any Spanish at
No
all?
Spanish whatsoever.
Been there on holiday?
Yes, I've been to Spain.
James locks down.
Well,
Trina locks down. One chip each, no accelerators there. It's been such a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant duel. Be interesting if you played in different places, won't it?
Yeah.
It's been a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant duel. It would be horrible to end it with you both going out.
That's the way it goes.
You had it on Sporting for quite a long time. The answer to the question is... Well done. One chip each. No accelerators. Next question. The sousaphone belongs to which family of musical instruments? A. Woodwind. B. String. C. Brass. D. Percussion.
Play an instrument?
No, I played the recorder very badly at school, but that's about it. But you're going to tell me that you played every instrument in the orchestra.
Not at all.
Trina's lockdown. Take your time, James. Jackpot duel, one chip. Now, one chip each. We always say it's interesting to know if you've played in the same place, don't we? I know this. Those chips have moved around a little bit. Have they ended up in the same place? Or in different places? That chip moved more than I've seen any chip of yours move, James, in the whole time you've been here. Why Woodwind for you, Trina?
I don't know, just something. Before the answers came up, I thought Woodwind, but in the end I just thought, well, go with the gut.
It was in Woodwind longest.
Yeah.
If the answer is B or D, both of you are out. If the answer is A, Trina has won her first duel. If the answer is C, James has won his fourth duel and £166,000. The answer is C. Right. James is a £166,000 jackpot winner. Well done, James. Congratulations. Well done. Well done, mate. Well done. Well played, Trina. A long, long, long journey. You look exhausted.
I feel exhausted. I could sleep for a week.
Did you know or feel or suspect that it was going to come up C?
No, I think you can probably tell from lingering in D for so long that it was just a pure guess and that I was looking for that clue.
Okay, you've already won £20,000. We're now looking at £166,000. I know you've said it'll change your life, James, but have a think about it. Tell me what it will do for your family. 3 young children and your wife.
It's all about opportunities, Nick. Paying off debts, mortgage, things for people, just family presence. My dad's not very well. It'd be nice perhaps to do something special for them. You know, it's just incredible.
Well done. You deserve that so much. He's been a very deserving winner, hasn't he, Trina? And you played very well, James. You are our £166,000 winner. Thank you to both of you. Thank you very, very much. Well played. Absolutely incredible way to end this episode and to end this series with a jackpot winner. We've had a wonderful, wonderful game of Duel here, and we will see you next time.
So can they find the nation's best act? We'll find out soon as the search begins once again. Britain's Got Talent is back next Saturday at 7:45 here on ITV1. He's got a great chance to make it 17 professional wins on the trot. There's just Martin Christensen that could halt Amir Khan in his tracks. Live coverage of the big fight coming up after the news next.